Hello everyone, my name is Manjit Singh and I am a legal intern at Lexis and Company. I'm a third year LLB student of Lloyd Law College. Today I'll be discussing about the topic transgender law. First of all, we'll look upon the how it came and what are the case laws through which it came. Uh, Transgender people in India have only been discriminated against, but their basic rights also have been deprived of. A case was filed before the Supreme Court of India by National Legal Service Authority in 2012 on behalf of transgender. Finally, the Supreme Court delivered its judgment after 2 years in Nalsa versus Union of India in 2014. In this, it was upheld that the transgender will be recognized as the third gender and the equal fundamental right will be granted. Rights of Transgender Bill 2040 was present in the Rajya Sabha by Tiruchi Siva of the Dravidra Mitra Kazagram. Many features were mentioned in the bill like its purpose to ensure that all the policies are implemented in the nations which are made for the development of the transgender community, to establish a separate code for them, to grant transgender person 2% reservation in government jobs, a separate code of them to grant 2% job, and to impose penalties and punish the person who makes comments on transgender. The upper house passed the bill on 24th of April 2015, but it lapsed in the lower house. In 2015, the Ministry of Social Justice and Empowerment upheld a draft of bill to seek public suggestion. On 26 February 2016, the bill was introduced in the Lok Sabha by Baijan Panda on the of the Biju Dutt Dal party. In the choice of the following revocation of Jammu and Kashmir, this bill passed by the House of Parliament unbeaten and was signed by the President on 5th December 2019, became the act. Objective of this was transgender person will be those whose gender will not match the other gender at the time of birth. The act aims to protect them from society and their own family who disown them because of their gender identity. The government has been mandated to formulate welfare means and programs to ensure that the transgender person have full participation and inclusion in the society. What were the judicial responses? Well, let's have a look over this. In the case of S. Swapna versus State of Tamil Nadu 2014, the case has shown the difficulties through which transgender people have to go for enrollment process or to get some certificate in various institutions. This case went to Madras High Court and then the court gave a judgment in favor of the petitioner and asked them to provide a certificate within 4 weeks of the judgment. A petitioner is a person who has undergone sex reassignment surgery and has changed his gender from male to female, and when she applied to obtain for SSLC and HSC certificate, she was denied by the director of the school examination. Now, after going through all these objective and case laws, we can conclude that transgender is a person who has been facing the challenges from the time of birth and fighting to live as a normal human being. They are treated as untouchable even they are not untouchables. India has more than 1 million transgender and we cannot ignore them. And that the reason this act came into being to protect them. We as a human being also need to change our perceptions towards them and should accept them as they are also humans. Thank you. This was all about the Transgender Protection Act. Please like, subscribe and comment on my channels as well as on my video. Do comment your questions on the comment box if you have any question with regards to this video, with regards to my previous video. And lastly, this video doesn't solicit any kinds of promotion as per the guidelines issued by the Bar Council of India, and the sole purpose of this video is for the educational purpose only. Thank you.